You ever feel your whole soul go cold in an instant? I did. It was the second I saw his Instagram story, him in Miami, laid up poolside with his ex. The same ex he swore was toxic, the one he said he blocked months ago. And there he was, drink in hand, shirt off, all smiles, while I sat home thinking he needed space to clear his mind. Let me back up. My name's Tasha, and I don't play when it comes to loyalty. I hold people down, 10 toes. I'm not the one to blow up your phone or stalk your page. So when my now ex-man told me he needed some time to himself, I took a deep breath and respected it. Don't contact me for a while. I need to figure things out, he said. I nodded. Cool. Do you? He had some things going on, stress at work, pressure from his family, so I thought maybe he just needed time to breathe. I'm not the clingy type. I gave him that space. A whole month of it. I didn't text. I didn't call. I didn't even watch his stories. But my homegirl, she sent me one. Just one. And that was all it took. There he was, laid up in a cabana like he ain't got no woman back home. Tongue all down that girl's throat like I ain't spent the last 2 years building with him, paying bills, cooking for him, loving him when he had nothing. I could have cried. I could have screamed. But no, I went quiet. I called my cousin, told him to come through with his truck. See, that car he's been driving around, the black Charger with the tinted windows, that was in my name. Payments, my credit, insurance, my account. He didn't even qualify. I was the only reason he got to floss like that. So while he was in Miami acting single, I called the dealership. Yup. Go ahead and list it. I'll be dropping it off today. I emptied his drawers, took all his Jordans, his PS5, his little box of chain necklaces, and that fake Rolex he thought was icy. Packed it all up, left it with his mama. Then I changed the locks, because, surprise, he was staying in my apartment too. I didn't even text him. But 3 days later, guess who shows up? Yup, hoodie on, suitcase in hand. Like he didn't just publicly humiliate me. Like he could just waltz back in. He walked up to the door, tried his key, and when that lock clicked but didn't open, oh, the look on his face? Let's just say, that was nothing compared to what he saw when he turned around. When he turned around, the confusion on his face was priceless. No car in the spot he always parked in. Just a big oil stain in an empty space. Like he was never even there. I watched him from my bedroom. Window blinds cracked. Just enough to see but not be seen. Hoodie half off his head, suitcase dragging behind him, and that same dumb look he gets when he's caught but don't know how to lie yet. He stood there frozen, looking at the empty driveway, then back at the door. Then he patted his pockets like that was gonna magically unlock the house. Then came the phone call. Unknown caller. I knew it was him. I didn't answer. A few minutes later, I heard the buzzing on the apartment intercom. Long, repetitive, like he was holding the button, hoping I'd feel bad. I didn't. That's when my phone finally lit up with a text. Tasha, what's going on? Why can't I get in? Where's my car? I stared at the message for a second, then replied with the same exact thing he told me weeks ago. I need space. Don't contact me for a while. I swear I could hear his pride shatter from upstairs. I watched him pace back and forth, looking around like the building was gonna explain it to him. He sat on the steps outside, probably hoping someone would walk by and buzz him in. Nah. I cracked open the window and called down, voice calm as hell. Your mom got all your things. I left the keys with her too. As for the car? Asked the dealership. He stood up fast. Tasha, what the hell? You sold my car? I shrugged. My car. You just drove it. He started ranting, hands flying everywhere, pacing like a man who just realized he fumbled everything. You're tripping. I just needed some time. That wasn't even like that with my ex, it was just a trip. I told you I needed to figure myself out. Cool, I said. Now figure out the bus schedule. I closed the window. His pride wouldn't let him beg, but his silence spoke volumes. He stood there for a minute, probably trying to piece together just how fast everything slipped through his fingers. Then he pulled out his phone and started dialing again. But this time, it wasn't me he called. I watched that man walk to the curb and wait. 5 minutes later, a car pulled up. It wasn't a friend. It wasn't his mama. It wasn't even an Uber. It was her. The same girl from the vacation photos. She rolled the window down, grinning like she'd just won the game. But what she didn't know was that I had one more move left to play. She pulled up in this dusty little silver Nissan, music blasting like she was proud of being the side chick. Nails out the window, sunglasses on like she was in a music video. And there he was, dragging that beat-up suitcase to her passenger side like it was just another Tuesday. No shame, no hesitation. Just hopped in like I never existed. They didn't even know I was watching. But see, I don't do get back. I do closure. And sometimes closure comes with receipts. So I waited. Let them drive off. Let them laugh. Let him think he escaped with some dignity. Then I dropped the video. See, what he didn't know is, the day he left, I knew something was off. So I checked the iPad he left behind, forgot we were still synced. Location, messages, photos, all of it. Turns out that trip to clear his head was booked weeks in advance by her, and he'd been planning to move in with her if things went well. But what really burned me? He used my card for the flights. I screen recorded everything, put it in a little edit, added screenshots, dates, times, the whole story. Then I posted it. When your man says he needs space, but he really just needs room to cheat. That video went viral overnight. Friends started calling. His mama called me crying. Her job? She saw it too. Apparently, she's a youth counselor at a high school. Oops. By the next morning, they both were in damage control mode. He texted me like 12 times, begging me to take it down. She emailed asking to please consider the impact this could have on her career. And you know what I told her? Should have thought about that before smiling in my man's lap. But here's the kicker. 2 weeks later, I get a knock at my door. It's her. No makeup, eyes swollen like she ain't slept in days. Can we talk? She said. I leaned on the door frame. Calm, collected. She took a deep breath and said, I'm pregnant. And he just ghosted me. Yeah, let that sink in. The same man who begged for space, betrayed me, and ran off with his ex. Left her the second things got real. Now she was standing on my doorstep, stomach full, heart broken, with nowhere to go. I didn't say a word, just looked her up and down and said, sounds like you need space. Then I shut the door. Now tell me, have you ever given your all to someone just to get betrayed? Would you have helped her? Do cheaters ever really change? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your stories too. And remember, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.